Hello, in this video tutorial I will show you how you can create custom hatch patterns. Please note that some of the functions we show you in this video tutorial are only available in the product versions Cadvilla Professional and Cadvilla Professional Plus. In the first step, we create a new project. Therefore, we click on the button New. Now we maximize the view and we deactivate the grid and the line width for a better overview. Now we press the shortcut Position 1 or Home for the function Show All. In the next step, we will create some guidelines to define our hatch pattern. Therefore, we select 2D and Layout, 2D Guidelines, Guideline, and Horizontal Guideline. Now we will define the color of the guideline. Therefore, we press the right mouse button and we select Properties. We click on Appearance. We select a color, for example a green color, and we press OK, OK, and OK. We place our guideline, for example here, and after it we press Escape. Now we zoom a little bit into the view. And now we enter a numeric parallel guideline. We could select the numeric parallel guideline at the point 2D Guidelines, Guideline and Numeric Parallel Guideline, or we press the shortcut P for the function Numeric Parallel Guideline. We enter the guideline from this line into this direction in a distance of 0.30 meters. After it, we press OK. We press Escape and we zoom a little bit more into the view. In the next step, we will enter a vertical guideline. We select therefore again 2D Guidelines, Guideline and Vertical Guideline. We place the vertical guideline, for example here. We press Escape and now we press again the shortcut P for the function Numeric Parallel Guideline. We enter the guideline from this line into this direction in a distance of 0.30 meters. Instead of pressing OK, we can also press Enter. We press Escape. And finally, we will enter a centered guideline. We select again 2D Guidelines, Guideline and Centered Guideline. We enter the first point. This is the first point. And this is the second point. That's our first centered guideline. Now we enter the second centered guideline. We select the first point and the second point, and the second centered guideline is created. We press Escape. Now we can start to enter our hatch pattern. Therefore, we select in the first point the line width, And now we select line and between 2 points. Now we enter the first line, for example from this point to this point, the second line from this point to this point, the next line, for example, from this point to this point, the next one from this point to this point, and from this point to this point, and the last line from this point to this point. After it, we press Escape. Please note, it's very important that the hatch pattern you design is seamless tileable in the Y and in the X direction. In the next step, we will save our hatch pattern. Therefore, we zoom a little bit into the view and we select the hatch pattern with the help of an selection box. Now we press the right mouse button and we select Save Selected Objects as 2D symbol. Here we select our catalog. We click on Graphics 2D, 2D Pattern, and Hatches. Here we save our hatch pattern. We enter a name for it, for example, Test Hatch. And after it, we can press OK. We press Escape, and now our custom hatch pattern gets saved as a 2D symbol. If you don't save your hatch pattern at your documents, like in our case, if you save it direct to your cadvilla folder under Graphics 2D, you have to take care about the Windows user account control. If the account control is activated, it is possible that your 2D object gets saved to a temporary folder, not to the folder you have selected for it. If this happens to you, you can find your object under the displayed file path. In the next step, we will take a look at the different possibilities using our custom hatch pattern. Therefore, we open a new project. And in the first step, we will define a wall with our custom-made hatch pattern. Therefore, we select the point Building, Wall, and External Wall, and between 2 points Chain. We press the right mouse button and select Properties. Here we enter at the point thickness 0.30 meters. After it, we select the point Layer Construction. We click on the material and we select 2D Display. Here we select for the fill style 2D fill pattern, and after it we click on the 2D symbol path. We select our test hatch and we press OK. In the lower area of our 2D display properties, we can modify our hatch pattern. We can change the width and the height. By the way, our wall has a thickness of 0.30 meters. Our hatch pattern should have the same size. Our width and our height are 0.30 meters. That's correct. We can also change the angle and also the fill color, the line color, the line width. Here we can select out of different widths. And there is also a point which is called Use as Hatching. I will show you in a later step what happens when this point is deactivated. After it, we can press OK and OK. To make a not too long video, I have already created a wall in 4 different views where we can test out different hatch pattern properties. In this project, we have now 4 views with 3 walls. On 4 different floors. And each of these walls is created with the same properties we have just defined. The first view will stay the same, so you can see the difference. And now we select the second view. We select a wall. We press the right mouse button and we select Properties. We click on Layer Construction. We select the point Material. We click on 2D Display. And here we deselect, for example, the point Use as Hatching. After it, we press OK. OK. And now we make again a right mouse click and select Transfer Properties. We deselect the point General, Layer Construction stays selected, and we click on Next. On Current Layer is selected, that's correct, and we click on Finish. We press Escape. And now we can clearly see the intersection of our hatch pattern in the edges of the wall. Only when the point Use as Hatch is activated, you will not see the intersections in the edges, like in our first view. Now we proceed with the third view. Therefore, we select the view. We select a wall. Press the right mouse button and select Properties. We click on Layer Construction. Select the material. Click on 2D Display. And now we will change, for example, the size and the line width of our hatch pattern. Therefore, we go to the point Dimensions and we change the width to 0.15 meters. The height changed automatically because the point Maintain Aspect Ratio is selected. Now we change, for example, also the line width. For example, to 0.18 millimeters. And after it, we can press OK and OK. To make a not too long video, we make a fast forward on the transfer of the properties. And now we can take a look at our modified hatch pattern with half of the size of the standard hatch pattern and a thicker line. Finally, we select the fourth view, and here we will change the angle of the hatch pattern. We select again a wall, press the right mouse button and select Properties. We click on the point Layer Construction. We click on the Material, 2D Display, and here we change the angle, for example to 50 degrees. After it, we can press OK. And OK. We make a fast forward on the transfer of the properties. And now we can take a look at our 4 different defined hatch patterns. In the first view, we have used our custom hatch pattern without any modifications. In the second view, we have deactivated the function Use as Hatching. In the third view, we have changed the dimensions and the line width of the hatch pattern. And in the last view, we have changed the angle of the hatch pattern. Thanks for watching. For more tutorials, visit our website cadvilla.com.